Hey everybody, it's Karen. Gonna do my daily devotional, which isn't really a daily devotional. It's gonna be more of a thought. I'm standing in my garden. We lost power yesterday, early afternoon. Still don't have it. You can hear the generator going. Check it on the animals, the garden. A lot of it is destroyed. I just came back here and saw that. We lost quite a few things. So anyway, we lost power yesterday in the middle of one of the worst weeks we've been having because my daughter's leaving this weekend for college. She's been home for 5 months because of the pandemic. It's very difficult right now to let her go back. She's unsure about going back. We're unsure, not because of the virus, just life, but we're walking in faith. It's very hard to let her go back after having her home all this time. She came home for what we thought was going to be 2 weeks. It's been 5 months. Many of you know that I had a hard time when she left last year, but I saw that's where she was supposed to be, and so the transition was difficult, but I was okay. And I feel like we're just literally undid the whole process. We're starting over, letting her go. So it's a hard week. We have a ton of stuff to do before she leaves. And now we lost power in the middle of it. And so that's my devotional thought. I don't have a Bible verse really to go with it, but when we are not plugged into God's power, which is literally, I feel like I'm living out this analogy right now because I feel like God's just like, plug into me and I will get you through. Just keep your eyes on me and I will get you through. And I'm having a hard time right now because there's so many distractions and so many things going wrong. And then we lose power in the middle of all of it. We just tried to run the dryer with the generator on and it doesn't work. I didn't know that. So I did a whole load of laundry with the generator on. And then it was all wet and the dryer won't work with the generator. I guess it's not enough power. So Steve had to take the laundry now out to a laundromat 8 o'clock at night in order to, I don't know what's going on. My chickens are all going crazy. In order to dry the laundry. And I just realized like how many things are affected by losing power. So many things have been affected. Like we're supposed to be doing so many things and just so much, our birds, so much has been affected. And it's just like us with the Word and the Holy Spirit. And when we're not plugged into His power, so much is affected. So much, is difficult. And that's just how I feel right now. Like, it's just such an analogy. Like, Karen, get plugged in, get back into, plugged into God, not to, get plugged in, and He will give you the strength, He will give you the power. So if you're having a hard time right now, I encourage you that we need to be plugged into Him, to His power, because I'm seeing the effects of when we lose that power, and we try to, do things without it. It's just where we're at right now. And so I'm just really trying to remember to stay focused on Him. We will get through these things that are going on. And there is absolutely no way I'm going to be able to let her go on Sunday without being fully relying on Him right now. I'm not going to be able to do it. And that's literally, I was like that dryer before. When we went to turn on the dryer, and realized there's not enough power from the generator to run the dryer was like making all these crazy noises. That's literally me running right now, trying to do it half in my own strength. I know the only way, you guys know, the only thing to do is to rely on Him, but sometimes it's hard, right? You just feel like, I want to rely on Him, but this doesn't feel good. So anyway, that's a little bit about what's going on here. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer in my devotional because I always do want to encourage you. So I encourage you, whatever you're going through tonight, rely on His power alone, because so many things get affected when we don't. And now I'm going to go try to salvage what's left of the garden here. That's another analogy here. This one not little, because it was a pretty big storm, but they said it wasn't going to be that bad and it would come through quickly. It came through quickly, but boy, did it have a lot of destructive power. And there's another analogy, right, about power. If we let something other than God's power in, how quickly it can take over and how quickly it can destroy and how quickly we can lose so much. So his power and his power alone.